So I've got enough resources to make 3 magical apiaries. And the question is which ones to start with. Now the gold one is quite slow, I must admit. I mean, this has been running for absolutely ages. And I've still only got 30 gold. So I don't know how I'm going to find out if it's improved the speed or not. But we'll see if it's at all visible, if it's any faster or not. But what we're going to do first, though, is we're going to take the apiary in here. Flying through the window, of course. And I think it's as simple as this. So we just do this and this. 1 magic apiary. I also need to watch out because it is possible to get an error. Now, maybe I shouldn't be doing this with a gold one. Oh, it's fine. It'll be fine, actually. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Right. So, what I've heard before is that I did read something on the wiki that you can get a potential errors sometimes where you don't get any production from non-magical bees, but most of these are magical bees. I don't know. I think this is to do with, this indicates chance of death and mutation and things like that as well, but I guess based upon the frames you put in, if you've got chocolate frames or anything else. I don't know. Otherwise, production is as per normal into here. And there was something about, I think you can feed V's in there as well or something similar to do this. But essentially right now, trying to remember, we've got 30 in right now, and it's been, I haven't taken anything out of this one for a long time. It's very slow to produce any gold. So we'll see if it's any better, the production speed over here. But it can't do any harm really. So let's say I make 2 more. What else is valuable? Redstone's valuable. Copper's not so much right now. I mean, it's nickel's okay. Let's do 1 of the redstone bees. By the way, I had a thought the other day that I could be doing this more efficiently. What I could do is I could save on the number of nodes by having, when you've got apiaries that are running the same sort of bee, this is redstone, this is redstone, you could, sorry, not redstone, they're destabilized, sorry. What you could do is you could have the 2 apiaries next to each other or on top of each other and have, now don't put more in, I know you're being efficient, Pipes, but sorry, I've taken the apiary, I've taken the frames out of the apiary so that the poor little system over there is trying to put new ones in. Anyway, you could put the 2 apiaries next to each other, and you could have the resources feed out of both apiaries into the same chests, and I think essentially you'd save like 1 or 2 transfer nodes, but it's fine. I think it could cause problems as well, so we won't worry about it for now. So we'll do one apiary for the magic apiary for the redstone bees, and we'll do. Should we do 1 for this one as well? Yeah, why not? Maybe we'll need loads of power later. Oh, it hasn't fed in here yet. It takes a bit of time to catch up sometimes, the system. And we'll make 1 of these. Well, can I do it in my pack? I might be able to do it actually in my. Yeah, there you go, in my personal inventory. So put those in, and put those ones in, and then you were the redstone. We don't want to go in there. I was trying to shift click in there. And you're the refined. Okay. Anything from the gold yet? It's already got 2 extra in there. That is faster, you know. It is slightly faster. It definitely is. And why have you not put another one in yet? Is this thing not working again? It should be pumping out of here. This chest had the same problem as the one for the Britannia bees, and that it was only pumping out of one side, but it should be pumping that out. Come on. Put another one in. These are all. I do occasionally run around. And, this one's missing one as well. See, I do occasionally run around and check to see if they've all got their frames. And for some reason, there's a glitch in the system somewhere. Let's have a look under the box. Have I done something with this where it's not pumping out? It's got a node stuck in there, it appears. So it's trying to pass them out. I know, exciting, huh? Maybe it doesn't want to feed into a magical apiary. But no, in that case, this would be fine. So there's a set of pipes that all connect together under here. Oh, I might go and... I'll sort this out off screen. I don't want you sitting here watching this. Watching me pipe management. Goodness, pipe management is no fun at all, is it really? Okay, I will deal with it later. Okay, one last point on on frames and pumping and things, because it seems relevant. I tried to look this up. I found the problem, which is that it's the magic apiaries aren't interacting with the pipes in the same way. So the pipes are not pumping. I can't pump to the apiaries. It can't fill this gap in here. The normal ones work okay, but the other ones don't. And I found the same problem becomes when I'm cycling the princesses out and back in again, because they were getting jammed in here. It's happened the same thing as happened here, look. See, the princess is in here. If I take the drones out of here, the princess gets stuck in here and she's not feeding into here. And looking at the wikis, it would seem that that's intended. You're not supposed to be able to. It says something about it's intended that you can't automate frames in and out of apiaries. Well, obviously you can in this version. I mean, it might be an older version in this mod pack, but you can, because I've been blooming well doing it. And it works with it, but it doesn't work with the magic one. Which is kind of a shame. I mean, what's the problem with automating? I don't see why it shouldn't be automated. It's deliberately broken. And the comment was, you should just go on to using alvearies. Well, alvearies aren't that easy to make. Maybe I'll need to do that. So, right now, so the solution is either... So the problem with this is, it's not that I don't want to use these things. These things are fine. Okay, but I can't put frames in here without making the expensive... I was going to do this in this episode, actually. The expensive frame houses which go down here. That's the point. Not the fact that I don't mind using those over these. So at the moment, I think it looks like I need to go back to using... While it's working... I need to stop using the magic apiaries and go back to the standard ones. Because that way they're fully automated. I don't have to do anything with them. Yeah? There we go. Tough, I can't get the faster production, which is a shame. But I will look at what else I can... I mean, how can I automate that another way? I want the faster production from the... Oh, look, by the way, Squid Party on the map. Over there. Dead Squid Party, mostly. I can... No, unless there's another type of pipe I can use. I might play around with other pipes, see if I can get around it, but I don't think you can. Damn! Oh well, never mind. Okay, normal apiaries are back. And the magic ones have been stuck in that box, sadly, over there. But before we finish this session... Let's go and check on how the breeding's doing. I'm sure there's a mass of dodgy drones and things over here. One of these boxes. Yes, loads of rubbish in here. We'll dump those. We'll dump those in the funeral pyre to manor, and in here as well. Okay. Where's the sacrificial box? All that junk in there we go. Right. Let's just demonstrate to see how hard it really is to make these frame housings, and we'll bear that in mind for... So, okay, so I'm going to make 16, and you can get 16 in reward. Now, according to this, we will not produce a lot of combs. Change the bottom 2 layers of the structure. That's a lot, actually. That's a lot of things. I don't think we need to do that many. I think when I've looked at this before, it was just the one bottom layer. So this is 4 high, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you could... No, it's 3. So probably just a bottom layer for frames to make it more powerful. But I've got enough of these pieces to make another alveoli. And I've got... Yeah, so and I'll have enough to make... I'll have enough reward from this, from making them in here, to make... what's that? About enough for 3 or 4? Maybe I should switch this back then. Maybe I should change this up so it's not making the... I mean, the centered casing, the impregnated casing is part of an alveoli, isn't it? You just haven't got the sidings. Isn't that right? Yeah, it's this and it's the centered casing which is made from the pollen and the honey. Okay, so if I decide to do this, if I start making industrial amounts of pieces of alveoli, which is entirely possible, then I need to bring back some of the bees, such as the ones, whichever ones make the industrial ones, whatever they do, that make these and pollen. I need to make up fairly complicated, more complicated than this system. Oh my god, that's a lot of wood. Yeah, more complicated than this system to start making the pieces. I might do that just for the fun of it, but I don't know. I'll think about that later. For now, let's just do the frame housings, shall we? Yes, let's. I'm glad you agree. And we'll see how hard these are, because it's not much point in making an alveoli unless you're making the frame housings to go with it. Really. I might as well make the industrial ones. So we need just iron's fine. Gold electron tube is a bit more expensive. We just need an alveoli block essentially in here is what we need. No, we don't need that. What have I done with the alveoli pieces? I think they are over in the box for the modifications for these industrial ones over here. I think that's where they are. In here. Yeah, so I need 16 actually, don't I? Okay, so I won't have enough left to make. When I was thinking about how many APUs I can make, I can't actually make that many. I need to use some of the blocks to make these up here. So this is just shaped. It's not in anything, but I've got to make the gold electron tubes first. And they're in a thermionic fabricator, which we've got already. We just need gold ingots and liquid glass, which is not a problem. Okay, so we need 3 per frame housing. We need 16 frame housings, so that's 48 electron tubes needed. Correct? Yeah. 48 electron tubes. We get 4 each time, so that's 12 runs. It's 48 ingots, isn't it? That's what we need. 48 ingots. Is that correct maths? Maybe it isn't. I don't know. I should be good at this sort of stuff. I do enough maths in my day-to-day life, but I'm probably not. I'm probably wrong. Let's put one in back in here so we don't jam the system up. A shame you were producing so quickly! But I haven't got time or patience to keep running over here and replacing the damn frames in there because I can't pipe frames in. I may have to find a way around it. Just because the mod pack creator intended that you shouldn't be able to do it, doesn't mean that you can't. I've got loads of gold in here. Look at this. Look, that's all I got. I got 3 ingots out of that, by the way, from those whatever. It seems like a lot when you've got all these gold nuggets in your pack, but it's not really that many at all. I've got a load more in here as well, though. So okay, let's go around to that. We need some redstone as well. Let's take this with us, and we need the thermionic thingy, and it's like that shape, isn't it? Is that right? Like that? Have I misremembered? I wouldn't be surprised if I have. No. And I've got enough glass in there, is that the case? No, I've got the glass. What am I doing wrong? Oh, no, of course I'm just... It's more ingots than that anyway. I've miscalculated with the ingots slightly. There we go. I don't know how many more I need. I don't know. Let's put those in. See how many we get. We need 48 of the... Do we need that many? Where's the table thing? It was like that, wasn't it? Something like that. Swarm in the middle, iron ingots at the top. Let's do it over here so we're next to the iron ingots. When you make something complicated in Minecraft, do you sometimes hope that maybe you've miscalculated and actually you'll need less of the resources than you think you will? I certainly think that way. 1. Yeah. Unfortunately, not in this case. Yeah, it's going to take a while, isn't it? With this one, I think the redstone's probably the limiting factor right now. I don't want to make too many of these damn things, that's the problem. Don't want to make too many. So close. I miscalculated on the gold because I think I'd read it as 4 bars of gold per batch of electron tubes, which is wrong. It was 5, so I might not actually have enough, but I know I do. So we're out of iron. Blimey. So it's not cheap, is it really? If this is the case, then I'm just going to say stuff it, and I'm going to make industrial ones. I mean, I'll do it for the quest, but that's pretty expensive. I mean, there's enough for two alveories here, isn't there? That's basically the case. Let's go and get the resources back out of here. I don't want to leave them in there by accident. Yeah, that's the expensive part. So I'll have to do a bit more. I have to do some. Not only will I have to, if I want to start making alveories, I not only have to change my production system to get all the pollen and everything else required to make the set of casings and things like that, but I will also have to up my gold production system as well. Yeah. And if I was doing that, I definitely wouldn't be able to use the impregnated frame because it would be too expensive. So I should just be able to dig this out. Is an easy way of doing this? Is to use my... I think I'm going to knock the whole thing down. If I use this thing, I'm just going to knock down all the... I thought you could shift click with these with the lumber axes so you don't chop everything down, but it doesn't appear to. My axe just likes to chop every piece of wood in the area. I don't want to chop the trees down particularly. Let's just do this. Right, okay. So let's before we forget, let's hand the housing in. Here we go. Really, you want 16 impregnating frames? I've made loads of these before. Now you have 2 alveories formed, you need to fill the frame housing. Try to do some impregnated frames, then put them inside the alveory. You can test the same bee in a gendustry apiary. That's the industrial ones I use with 8 production upgrades. And in this ultra aviary, you know the answer? Okay. 3 more in the alveory. You prepare yourself for the next quest. 3 times more. Okay, so the idea they're saying is that you get 3 times more production in an alveory than you do in an industrial one. But I presume what they mean by that is that if you use fully inserted frames. By the way, I think this one might actually be. I think this one stays empty. Let me just look at the book again. Hold on. Not the middle one. Okay, so this middle one stays. Okay, that makes sense for the numbers. So they're saying if I completely fill this, bear in mind they gave me enough. They gave me half of the the housings that I have here, and how expensive they were to make. Although they're saying you get 3 times production in a system set up like this. I'll set up the other apiary soon. Yeah, apiary soon. It's far easier to use these ones, isn't it, really? I could probably make 3 of these much more cheaply. Maybe not. I don't know. They're all expensive. Whatever happens. Okay, so in here... do we have any some impregnated casings in here? I've got a few impregnated ones. Not enough, I don't think. We might have to switch this over briefly to make some more. Make some sticks. What does the quest say? Well, first of all, let's put this in here for now. Hold on, let's put these spare ones in here. You want 16. How do you make them again? Let's quickly change this. Hold on. Isn't that how you make it? Let's pump some through. Oh, what happened there? Yeah, so you make them like that, don't you, I think? I've forgotten. I know it wasn't that long ago I was doing it, but... there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so damn expensive to make these things, isn't it? I mean, doing a production run of these would be very expensive. Well, luckily I had some sticks left in there, but it just feels like a waste of seed oil when I was making those damn sticks. But there you go. Are you going to be a little more impressive? Oh, that's interesting. You want to give me 16 frames in reward, but I can't put them in my pack because I've got no room, because my pack's full of 16 frames. But there you go. Let's put them over here for now. We'll put them inside the alveoli in a minute, is what we'll do. Okay, we'll put these into here. Yeah, so you could, this is where you can put things like, you can put like chocolate frames in here and stuff, and you can put in, you know, lots of different frames that will change the way the bee behaves. So I think the chocolate ones are faster mutation, and I don't know. I've not done much messing around with it. These are full. These are full. That's full. So what bee would I put in here? And can I still automate this then? I mean, the suggestion was for the wiki that I can't automate the frames into here either. Can I automate the bees in and out? There you go. So there's no slots for the frames because it's all down there. And what is the next quest? Let's put these bits away. There's no room in there. My goodness. I'll keep it in my pack for now. Nice to get through this quest anyway, at least. Oh my heavens. So what I've said before about I've not had enough of certain combs. I've been like, oh, I don't need that. I've got stupid amounts of these. I don't need any more. Particularly some of these ones. Just like the dripping combs, in fact. I've actually been storing a good number, actually. What are you going to give me this? A tesseract? Hand in items. I'm almost all the way there. I mean, not actually that hard, really. I don't know which one of these is better, really. I'll have to see about the flux ducts. I think this is one that's cooled to transport more energy. I don't know. I'll decide later which one I want to do. But it looks like all these quests here are similar ones. Wheaten combs. I'm probably not going to have wheaten ones. Okay, so they're all similar numbers. huge amounts of these. But I can do most of these, I think, just by running them carbon combs I haven't got. But a lot of the other ones I have, I've just got stupid amounts of them anyway. If that's all it is, just handing in huge numbers, we're golden. Okay, so I can do that for the next question. Okay, I've had enough now. I need to have a break for a bit. Good session. Good session. Had some good stuff. Progress there. Progress of those sorts being made. So I'm not sure how much. I'll have to think about when I'm going to use the owl views very much. At least we have 2 of them running. But as for more, I don't know. And we're getting there with the power. So over here, running pretty well, isn't it? And look at this. Where is it? We're about to stuff this full. Look. I can't know how much this holds. Quite a few buckets, I think. Can I get a reading on it? I'll do it. I'll do it later. I don't want to bash it with my pickaxe just in case. So there we go. Progress is being made. Hope you enjoy this. I enjoyed this session, and I'll have to think about what to do next, and we'll keep on going next time around. See you again.